What kind of asshole would dump his fiancée via FaceTime minutes before their wedding ceremony was about to begin? That wasn't the kind of question Astrid OMalley had ever thought to ask herself, especially not when her best friend was fastening the 82 million buttons going up the back of Astrid's wedding dress, which hadn't been worn since her mom walked down the aisle. She hadn't considered it when she'd lifted her mimosa glass and blinked back tears. Never trust waterproof mascara against the power of bridal tears. When her dad ended his pre-ceremony toast by telling her that her mom was with her in spirit and would be so proud of the woman she'd become. It hadn't even been a flicker of an idea when Tig Jones's face had popped up on her phone screen as an incoming FaceTime call. Instead of an uneasy feeling of, oh fuck, taking her stomach down to her toes, she dipped into the attached bathroom of the New Orleans First Methodist Sunday school classroom, where the bridal party was doing last-minute makeup touch-ups. Holding her million-mile veil, going by what her dad had told her growing up and the pictures she'd seen, restraint had never been her mom's style. She'd popped in her earbuds as she stood in front of the child-sized sink and aimed her phone camera at the mirror that only captured her from the boobs down before hitting join call. She set her glass down on the counter, accidentally, on purpose, leaning forward to give Tig a better view of how good her boobs looked in this dress, and asked, "If you can't see my face, that doesn't count as really seeing me, right?" Hockey players were a superstitious bunch, something that had definitely rubbed off on Astrid since she'd practically grown up rink-side as her dad moved from job to job, culminating with his current stint as the Cajun Rage's head coach. There was no reason to jinx her and Tig's marriage before it began by ignoring the old wives' tale that it was bad luck for the groom to see the bride before the big event. When Tig didn't answer, she crossed her fingers to ward off any curses and looked down at her screen. She could only see her soon-to-be husband from the waist up, but it was enough to knock her knees out. Astrid went down hard, her ass landing on the very short and thankfully close-lidded kiddie toilet. Instead of the tux he'd picked out for their wedding, Tig was wearing a blue t-shirt with a Harbor City Ice Knights hockey logo on it and a baseball cap pulled down low on his face. Her brain was trying to work out why the Cajun Rage's star goalie would be wearing the team's arch-nemesis's merch, when she realized he was sitting in front of a window overlooking the New Orleans airport tarmac. Realization sucked the air out of her lungs like a souped-up shop vac. He wasn't coming.